Normally, when people say, hey, I want you to hear a child performer, a young kid singer, you kind of automatically sometimes pull back because, you know, you've worked with child entertainers before, and good many of them when they're young are a little precocious and sometimes spoiled. Their mother is hanging around. And but this little girl I met about a month ago when the ladies here in Hollywood put on a great benefit for exceptional children called Share at Santa Monica Civic Auditorium. And, you know, Joanna's in it, a lot of the gals here in town. And I'd heard this album first, and I played it at home. And when I first heard it, I said, how old is that girl? And somebody said, well, she's just turned 10. So she walked out on the stage at the Santa Monica Civic Auditorium, and she was off stage when she started to sing, and they didn't see her. Then she walked out, and she absolutely tore the place down that night. She's from Scotland, and for 10 years old, or any age, she has a remarkable singing voice. Her name is Lena Zavaroni, and this is her new album. She's recording already. She goes, Ma, he's making eyes at me, and she's going to open that with that. Would you welcome Lena Zavaroni? How are you tonight?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's good to hear you sing. You just fine. All of a sudden, you're a little girl again, but out there, it's... Yeah. You remember the show we did together, and we sat around going... all afternoon. I heard you doing it, and I said, I can do that. Where'd you learn to do that? Talking like that?
Well...
The Donald Duck cartoons?
There was a boy in our school, and he used to always go...
Yeah.
And he always used to do it around the big hall, and he used to come dancing around this big hall going...
Yeah. Boys are a pain, aren't they? Yeah. You like boys? Yeah.
You must be joking.
You really don't care for them?
Well, not really.
Not really. Yeah. You will as you get a little older. You're from Scotland, aren't you? We talked that night on the show from an island called, what's the name of the island again?
Rothsea.
You're Rothsea?
Yeah, that's from the Isle of Bute.
From the Isle of Bute?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were born there?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it like? I've never been over there. Is it a pretty place?
We love
Huh?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah. How long have you been over here in the United States now?
About a month
Yeah.
and a half.
Who would you like... Who would you like to meet if you could meet anybody in Hollywood? Is there anybody you really wanted to meet? Any stars? Any singers? What?
I'd love to meet Shirley Bassey.
Shirley Bassey?
Yes.
She's a good singer, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But nobody else? Just singers? Yeah. You have one sister, if I remember right.
Yes.
She's younger, right? She's 8 years old.
Yes.
How long have you been singing?
Well, as far back as I can remember, I can only remember one scene in my mind. When I was 2, I was sitting on the couch playing with this big coloured ball, and I used to sit like that singing, capital C is for the Candy Cranes. That's the Christmas alphabet.
Uh-huh. You were 2 years old, and you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
La la la.
What do your parents do?
Well, my father plays the guitar and the accordion, and my mommy sings.
Oh, she does?
Yes, and my uncle plays the drums.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
And you want to be a professional singer? Well, you're already really a professional singer because you've recorded already, right? But what you'd like to do all your life is to sing?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you sure got a nice early start at it. I like your freckles. That seemed to be a wrong move. Many of which I've made with women in my life, but usually I don't start at 10. You don't like your freckles? They're pretty. Did you know I had freckles when I was your age? All over. Yeah. And I mean all over. Yeah. But they'll go away, but they're cute now anyway, whether you think so or not. Yeah, it's real nice to have you here. Are you going to stay in the United States for a while?
Yes.
Then do you plan to go back to the Isle of Bute or in Scotland? Or?
Well, I'm going to London on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Probably about Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, about Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday or Thursday, you're going to London?
Well, yes. And then I'm staying one day in London, then I'm going to Rossi for a few days, and then I'm going to Japan.
In Japan?
And things like that. And then I'm coming back up here.
And back to the United States?
Mm.
I'm going to Northridge for the weekend. Going to London and Japan. 10 years old, I was learning the intricacies of a fork. Did you know that? I was 10 years old. Going da-da.
Dada.
Da-da. I do that very well, don't I? Well, I better... You want me to do this first? You're going to do another song for us, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. We're back now. For those of you who just joined us, the young lady sitting to my right is... You're 10, right? I was 10 years old. Did I pronounce your name right? Lena Zavaroni.
Yes.
Is that a Scottish name?
Well, no. It's Italian.
Italian?
Yes.
Yeah. Your daddy was Italian, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that would figure, I guess.
No.
No. Your mommy was Italian.
No.
Somebody's Italian. You're Italian?
No.
You're Scottish.
Yes.
You folks figure that out. Do people mispronounce your name a lot? Call you the wrong name?
Well, some people ask me the same question as you did. It's because my grandfather was Italian. Whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
He was Italian.
Yes.
Yeah. You're a pretty little girl. It's nice to know you. You're gonna do another number for us tonight? Is this from the album? The number you're gonna do?
Yes.
What's this one called?
That's called The End of the World.
The End of the World? Is that the one you're gonna do?
Yes.
Okay, you want to go over and... How do you like our orchestra? Are they...
Oh, it's really good.
They play right for you?
Oh, yes.
Okay. No complaints?
No.
Okay. If you have any complaints, you talk to the man over there sitting on that stool.
Yes.
Okay? Okay, Lena. You all set? Go ahead. Here's Lena again.
Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. Why does my heart go on beating? And why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said
Lena Zavaroni. Good night, darling. Well, it's really kind of a strange feeling when she gets out there. She becomes such a professional. When you sit and talk with her, she's really the most unspoiled little girl you ever want to talk
Normal
with.
child.
Completely natural. But when she gets on,
Have that heart.
she gets a profound.
Tears.
But it's kind of strange singing when you're 10 years old. It's the end of the world.
Yeah.
When you've said goodbye. I mean,
Yes. That's heartbreak, boy.
well, her name. Yeah, what have you got to look forward
That's
to?
it.
If you're crushed at 10, it's going to
What
be
are some of the other titles on that?
Well, she sings Swinging on a Star, Help Me Make It Through the Night.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. 10 years old.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it through the night when I was 10. I'm going to tell you, it was... I'm not doing too well now, to tell you the truth. Oh, when I was 10, it was rubber sheet time. She does...
Weren't we 10 years old when we started this show?
Almost, yes. We were just... Yeah, we had just come up the kiddies amateur hour. We came right to this. No, she did a thing at the show called Take Me Home, Country Roads, Pennies from Heaven, which she was a real... But, you know, she has those progressions in all of her charts.
And
She's
we
got a pretty
probably,
good voice for 10, hasn't she, Tom?
Yeah.
Very excellent.
Yeah, she's...
We probably should mention that the show's taped early because people will always criticize us for being...
We would not keep a 10-year-old girl up until this hour
Well,
at
we
night.
might. Years ago.
And she'd start singing and we'd let her go. I've taken a shake test many years.